Hello everyone and welcome to beautiful Napa Valley, California. I'm Greg McKinney and you're watching the Tour Our City channel. You know, when you think of Napa Valley, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Well, for a lot of people, obviously, that is a simple question to answer.
Wine.
Wine?
Wine?
What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of Napa Valley, California?
Wine.
Well, of course, wine is probably the main attraction here in Napa Valley, but it is certainly not the only attraction here. Let's begin right now by taking you to what might be one of the best kept secrets in the entire region, downtown Napa Valley.
In the last 5 years, Napa downtown has become a nexus for food, wine, dining, entertainment.
The city of Napa, California is as old as the state itself. The more than 75,000 residents that call it home represent more than 60% of the total residents in the entire county. Downtown Napa is also home to more than 40 restaurants where you can find an abundance of variety, everything from sushi to traditional Italian and everything in between. Suffice it to say, if you're looking for good eats, you will love this downtown.
There's a great restaurant on every corner in downtown. Nobody realizes how big downtown is. Pick a street and find a place to eat.
The dining experience downtown can be enjoyed inside or out and can be described in two simple ways: first class and down home.
We have a little bit of the old world charm left here. We're friendly.
You got a friend.
I think that you find that attitude in all of our restaurants, whether they're more casual, family-oriented, or totally upscale with the cutting arts of culinary. People here really want people to have an experience and become part of their family and heritage and come back often.
Where there is excellent food, there are always excellent chefs, and this town is loaded with them. One of them is Greg Cole, the executive chef and owner of Cole's Chop House and a restaurant called Celadon, a place that USA Today once called one of the 10 greatest places to dine at the bar. Though he's cooked and taught food preparation all around the country, he came here more than 20 years ago and helped set the standard for fine dining in downtown Napa.
When you come to Napa, the bar is raised a lot higher. There's a lot of really talented chefs up and down the valley. And in downtown Napa, there's a whole group of us.
You can't talk about downtown Napa and not mention Copia, an internationally known museum for wine, food, and art. This setting may be Napa at its finest. On this day, we saw a hot air balloon above, lemons on the trees, and fountains flowing like fine wine. This is just about as good as it gets. Here, you can take the entire Napa experience to a different level altogether.
Taste the herbs, give a little taste of the wine, see how those interact. Look at the basics of how food and wine pairing happens from a really simple level. But then let's go inside, let's cook a dish, let's see how it all comes together. It's a beautiful experience.
Peter Marks, Copia's Senior Director of Wine and Food, has one goal in mind for anyone who takes in this unique wine country experience.
To demystify wine, that's our goal. We want to make people feel comfortable and enjoy the experience. How to visit a winery, give tips on places to go, how to spit, how do you buy wine to take it home or have it shipped home.
A must-see on your downtown wine country visit is the rebirth of the place that Roseanne Cash once called the jewel of Northern California, the Opera House.
Artists have raved about the Opera House. Wynton Marsalis said it was one of the best places he's ever played. And
other legends and big Hollywood names have played here, like Woody Allen and Joan Collins. This facility is alive today, much to the surprise of many of the locals. It closed during the early 1900s as vaudeville was dying out. But through a massive community effort, it was refurbished and reopened 100 years later.
20 years after it had been closed for 90 years, a dedicated group of volunteers got together, dug deep into their pockets, and bit by bit put this place back together again.
These pictures show the history of this anchor tenant in downtown Napa, but when you fade from black and white to the colorful spectacle it is today, crowds are enjoying big-time entertainment on a weekly basis.
And now it's springtime, violet rose and hillary.
You feel so good in this building that if you come here and come open, you won't go home unhappy, and I guarantee it.